Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we are going to be taking a look at what is inside of the Be Lucky Vinewood Casino, and we're also going to be talking about what Rockstar could put inside of this interior. So all things considered, and for the sake of this video, let's just assume that the current casino in-game is the one that Rockstar is going to use when the update arrives in online. And as things currently stand, there's no way to get inside. You go up to any of the doors and you won't gain access to the interior, and any of the other entrances you will have sort of access denied as well. So we are on the PC today, and I want to be able to take advantage of this and actually see what's inside of the casino. So the first thing I was really interested in was the sort of parking garage area to the outside, because I think this is going to be a big part of the casinos, is the garage space. Just like many of the other properties that we've had in-game, like the CEO offices or nightclubs, they've always come with vehicle storage, garage space. And I don't think the casino is going to be any exception here. So let's actually dive inside, and from what we can see on the outside, it sort of looks like a spiral ramp. And when we go on the inside, I didn't know this, but apparently there's like multiple floors of just pure parking space here. Now, I don't know if Rockstar would utilize an area like this, or if they would have the garage literally on the interior, sort of like how we see with the CEO offices and the nightclubs, where it doesn't really matter the shape of the building. You've got garage space that you can access regardless. But either way, this would be really cool, and it kind of seems like this is what Rockstar originally intended it for this to be basically a massive parking garage. And I don't know how many cars could technically fit on this level. I'd have to guess and say like 15 to 20 could easily fit, maybe even more than that. And what's interesting is there's not one, not two, not three, but four of these levels. So if you continue to go up the spiral ramp, you'll find there are more and more of these parking garage spaces. And that's awesome. So there's four total levels. Again, if we were to estimate that Rockstar could fit 20 to 30 cars in there, multiply that by four, I mean, that's anywhere from, 80 to like 120 vehicles. That is insane. Now, I don't think that's realistic, and I certainly don't think Rockstar is going to do that, but it would be cool if we had like four levels of 130 storage space. I would literally move every single car I owned to the casino. That would be so epic. But either way, this is pretty cool that there's like actually an interior here. I didn't really expect that, and this is honestly the first time in which I have checked that out. So that's sort of the parking garage area to the casino. Now, in case you're curious, let's check out the interior at the front. So believe it or not, there actually is a very tiny interior to the casino front. It's not very big, and I'm pretty sure the only point of Rockstar putting it in the game was if you were to like peek through the glass, you could like see some signs of life. It's basically like this little foyer, like this little entrance. There's two columns, and then there are three chairs or recliners on the left-hand side and three on the right. That's it. Like I said, there's really nothing all that special in here. It's just sort of an entranceway that I'm pretty sure Rockstar was using so that, if you were able to look on the inside, it would look realistic and not this hollow pit. And that's pretty much what the rest of the casino is. It's this hollow shell. Funny enough, you can see the signs on the outside. They're sort of like flipped. They're reversed. So that's kind of interesting. I wasn't really expecting that. But either way, there is no other part of the casino that has like a recognizable interior. None of the other entrances that you'll find on the inside and the outside, there's no other areas. And even like the big horse track stand on the other side of the casino, that doesn't really have any interiors either. There's some places that you can like mildly go inside, but that's about it. So as I was recording this video, I wanted to see if there were any mods that were available for me to download to sort of see what the casino interior might be like. And I've tried two of them right here. This first one is kind of interesting. It didn't work all that well for me, but it might give you an idea of how entering the casino will work with this pay station outside and then this Corona that you sort of enter in the front of the casino. Now, this interior was not loading all that well for me. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I don't know if this was just an older mod or if I had completely installed it incorrectly. It was really frustrating. There was a couple of mini games in here that I think would be an interesting addition to the casino, like pool. We actually haven't seen pool since Grand Theft Auto 4. It was one of those activities that often Roman would call you and want you to go on. So I'm sure many of you guys probably ignored those. But there's a couple of other things in there, like a little basketball mini game, some video games. There's a bar. Like I said, this interior was not loading really well at all, so it was kind of frustrating to go through. But I was able to find another mod where I did have a little bit more luck in getting things to spawn in. And this looks a lot more realistic. And it shows you what, I guess, one aspect of the casino floor might look like. I would assume this would be like the all-inclusive games room part of the casino. So you can see slot machines, you can see poker tables, there's ATMs all over the place. There's a lot of things going on in here. There's even like a security room that we can gain access to that has, I guess, like where your security team would monitor what's going on the casino floor. There's also this like giant vault that you can gain access to as well, where it would have like money and safes and stuff like that. Basically, this would be like the gaming floor of the casino where you would have the roulette tables, poker, blackjack, slots, stuff that we would be able to play. So that right there should give you a good idea of what the casino probably will look like on the interior. And sort of building off of that, I want to talk about what I think it's going to be like. So earlier in the video, I showed you guys how the casino had like this hollow shell of an interior. Well, Rockstar isn't really bound by the size of that interior. So basically how it's going to work, at least how I think, because all the other interiors have worked this way, Rockstar will build the casino interior and they will put it like under Mount Chiliad or like under the airport, like literally under the map. And then when you go to the casino and when you enter like a blue Corona and you load inside, what will happen is you will get access to the interior. And that interior won't be in the casino, but will be under Mount Chiliad, under the airport, under the docks. So they aren't really limited by the size of the building. Now, they certainly want to make it realistic to scale. It wouldn't make sense for this casino's interior to be the size of an airport hangar, because then that would be a little bit suspicious. But they aren't limited by the walls in which you see in this video. Now, I also am assuming that this casino isn't just going to be a place where you go spend your money on slots and video games and play poker and roulette. I think it's going to be very similar to the nightclub, that there's going to be a recreational aspect to the casino, and then there's going to be a business side to the casino. However, the only difference with that is how is this going to work? Because with the nightclubs were individually owned. Like if you went inside someone's nightclub, it was their own. They chose the color choices and the design. It looks as if there's only going to be one casino. So how is it going to work? If you enter, is it going to be recreationally like 14 or 15 people just hanging out in the sort of game floor area? Or is it going to be separate where you almost have to buy stake in the casino? And when you buy stake in the casino, you might have like private sessions or something like that where you and only other people that you invite are allowed to get inside. It's going to be interesting to see how Rockstar ultimately does this, because aside from the arena where you had the arena war stuff, but even then you had like your own personal workshops. There was no like, group event that you went to there. It'll be interesting to see how they do this, because every other property before this has been privately owned. The casino seems like it would be one thing where, a lot of people would be able to enter at once. But anyways, getting back to what I was talking about earlier, I think half of the casino will be recreational, just like the nightclub. And then I think the other half of it is going to be attached to a business. Now, what sort of business will that be? Will it be the CEO or will it be the biker club? I think just based off of what Rockstar has said so far, it's going to be more closely related to the CEO stuff. In their very quick teaser post, they talked about luxury casino. I don't know about you guys, but luxury casino sort of seems to fit more in the realm of CEO and less of like a nitty-gritty biker clubhouse. So that's sort of what I'm thinking right there. So imagine other CEO businesses that we've had, the CEO offices, the nightclubs. I bet we're going to have some sort of office in the casino where we ultimately run our business. Now, what that business is, I'm not sure. The nightclub sort of ran as a front for illicit goods, so I wouldn't imagine the casino doing the same thing. Maybe we'll be working for the mob, and however that will work, I'm not too sure. But usually casinos are tied to some like mob crime syndicate. So maybe we'll be working with people like that. As we discussed earlier, I'm sure there's going to be massive amounts of garage storage. I can almost guarantee you there's going to be multiple floors here, given the changes we've started to see with the casino, and also given what Rockstar has done in the past with previous updates like the nightclubs and the CEO offices. I'm also sure there's going to be some like personal quarters there where you can spawn in, where you can change your clothes. I'm sure you'll have access to a gun locker. I'm sure there's going to be other sorts of recreational things you can do, like go to the bar and drink. And I'm sure there might be like an observation deck, a security room. There's security cameras located outside of almost every single entrance of the casino. Not sure you guys noticed that, but there is. So that might be something to keep in mind right there. I haven't even really talked about the outside of the casino. Something that would be cool, just like the CEO offices, is if Rockstar added a helipad on the top. It'd be so cool to take our luxury helicopters and land them on the roof of the casino and be able to get into our office that way. That would be sort of unique, and it's something I really like about the CEO offices, not having to, land on the ground just to get up to the top floor. So maybe Rockstar will do something like that. So long story short, I believe the casino is going to be sort of split 50-50 between a business and recreational. It's not going to be 100% of each. What that business is going to be, I'm really not too sure. And also how the recreational stuff with all the players in the session going to one building, I'm not sure how that's going to work either. Only time will tell, and hopefully we'll get some new information soon from Rockstar. As soon as we do, I'll be sure to let you guys know here on the channel. So if you want to stay up to date with all the casino news in GTA Online, be sure to subscribe and also be sure to ring that notification bell so you're the first to be notified if new information does come about. And if you guys are excited for the casino or just hyped for the update itself, be sure to drop a like rating on this video. That would be awesome. And let me know in the comments down below what you think the casino interior is going to be like. Is it going to be like I described, or do you think it's going to be something totally different altogether? But like I said, that's all I've got for you guys in this video today. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.